everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at love predictions for May 2019. You're going to have a choice of 4 cards. It's going to be a pick a card reading. And before you make that choice, before you decide to pick the card, feel free to pause the video, clear your mind, clear your head. Usually it helps a lot with tarot card readings when you come into the reading in a neutral state. So while I'm shuffling the cards right now, try to relax, maybe take a few deep breaths. Okay, let's start. So card number 1, card number 2, number 3, and number 4. And if you need to pause the video, feel free to do so. If you feel like one of the cards doesn't resonate, feel free to watch throughout the whole video and see if any other one resonates with you. This is a general reading. I'll try to cover as much as possible, but like I said, nothing beats personal reading when I can actually concentrate on you and your energy. All right, I'm going to remove these 3. And we'll start with card number 1. I'm looking at the cards right now, and they best describe a situation. And it doesn't matter whether you're single or you're in a relationship. They kind of talk about the same over here. So it can play out for both cases. That there's something in the past that you're clinging on to, and you're hoping to bring it into the future. And from what I'm seeing, the cards are showing me that you had many opportunities to let it go, to kind of move past it, move forward, but you're still deciding to, no matter what, keep it dear to yourself, and you are just refusing to move forward without it. So you're doing anything possible, anything in your power to take it with you into, your future, basically. At the same time, the cards are advising you that unless you let it go, unless you make that decision, there's a lot of decision making here. So month of May will be a month where you'll finally come to some sort of a conclusion about something that's been bothering you in the past. I can assume and say that maybe it's somebody who you have been in a relationship with, if you're a single person right now, and this is somebody from your past. Or maybe there's a problem that hasn't been resolved, and instead of settling it, you're trying to bring it into the future with you. This can play out if you're in a relationship already. One way or the other, I know that you're just unable and unwilling to let it go. Four of Earth is the card that talks about hanging on to things. It talks about being very greedy over them in a way. So putting everything together, you do have an opportunity to move on. But like I said, we have major arcanas here, the Magician, the Hanged Man. Both of these cards talk about how you're emotionally attached to it. And even if you really, really wanted to, it just, I don't know, it has to be plowed out of your fingers, plied out of your fingers. So in order for you to move forward, and I know it's going to be hard for you to let it go, and technically you do know this subconsciously, that it's something that has to be let go in order for you to move forward. you're still unable to come to that conclusion right now. You're still unable to make that decision. I can tell you that month of May, probably closer to second half of May, something will push you forward to make that decision. Whether or not, you're going to make it, that's up to you. But May is the decision making time where you're going to solidify your feelings. A lot of it has to do with personal feelings, I'm seeing. A lot of it has to do with emotions. Um, so, whatever it is that you have to let go or carry it on forward, the cards are saying that you will be able to make that decision probably second half of May, most likely. Right now, you're unaware of the factors that will affect your decision. They will come sooner, they will come sooner than later. But everything that you've been hanging on to, just know that the cards are advising you that if you want to move forward, if you want to proceed with your life, maybe close one door, open another, whether it's a relationship or maybe it's an argument or something that's been bothering you for quite a while, May will be one of the best months to move forward if you're deciding to do so. It's going to be one of the best months to close that door and actually finally make a conscious, rational decision to leave everything in the past. All right, this is it for reading number 1. Okay, this is card number 2. Choice. Okay. Just looking at the card signifying the spread, I see that you're facing a choice that you have to make. So let's see what the choice is. When it comes to love and relationships, I would say that this particular spread talks a lot about leaving. And it seems like you've been thinking about it for quite a while. We have High Priestess. High Priestess talks about hidden thoughts, hidden desires. It's kind of like a magician, but a little bit more on a subconscious side. So it seems like everything in life has been bringing you to the point where you have to make that choice. And now you're standing on a crossroads, and you're deciding whether or not you should continue in one way or the other. If it's a personal choice that you have to make when you're a single person, you're a single individual right now, then I would say that something in the past affected you quite greatly, actually. And you're finally bringing out the power within you. And you want to change your life. You want to change your life. You want to walk away from the way you had your lived your life previously. And this is the time to do it. It seems like you're all ready to go. You're ready to leave the problems behind. You're ready to maybe leave a past relationship behind. You're ready to move on as a different person. And I think it's a great time. If you're in a relationship, guys, I know it's a general reading and it may play out for some of you, may not play out for some other people, but everything that I'm seeing here, and I'm not gonna lie, but it seems like putting all of these cards together, okay, I would say that you're on the verge, okay, you're on the verge of making a very critical decision in a relationship. And from what I'm seeing, you've been harboring your feelings, you've been harboring your thoughts for quite a while about this particular individual that you've been in a relationship with. And now you're ready to let it go. Now you're ready to move on. You're still sitting there making that decision, but you know that you'll still have to make that choice one way or the other. Judging by 10 of Earth and the Messenger of Water, I would say that it has to do something with either a family or something that you want to kind of, you know, call home in a way. And you've been stagnant, you've been dragging this on, you've been waiting for the right opportunity to make that decision. It seems like you already made it, but you're kind of still waiting for that one last push. To stand your ground, to walk away, to live your own life, to make your life better. So, whether or not you're making this decision right now or in the month of May, I would say that you would only benefit from it because everything is lining up in a way that, yes, they know it's been really tough on you. Yes, they know it's been really hard for you to drag this on in a way. And it takes a lot of courage to make some of the life decisions that we're facing, right? And they understand this, but they're kind of encouraging you to not be afraid, to really follow your heart and follow what the soul is telling you. Because at the end of the day, you will only benefit from whatever decision you're willing to make. And I think it's a wonderful, wonderful spread. Let's see. They give you the advice cards. Yeah, they're asking you to kind of let go of all of your worries and really concentrate on yourself. The cards are asking you to ground yourself. Grounding yourself and really feeding off the earth energy will really help you settle any of your fears, any of your doubts, any of that stuff. Maybe, sometimes it's really nice to go outside and take a walk and just relax. And when there's nothing else but, the trees in the park and the birds are singing and it's just you and nature. And during that time, some of the best decisions that we have to make come to us, in a proper light, basically. So the cards are advising you to really ground yourself. If you want to make that decision, if you want some ease of mind, I guess, to really concentrate on yourself. Maybe you want to go ahead and take a walk by the beach. That's also a very nice way to relax and to let go of that negative energy. So make sure you stay true to yourself and you stay grounded, and you will continue moving on forward. All right? This is it for reading number 2. Okay, this is card number 3. If you've been previously in a relationship with somebody and you have taken a break from each other, I would say that this month you can expect this person to show up back in your life and try to restart a relationship. Kind of try to work on it, give it a new fresh start, a new beginning. And I see that it's going to play out quite well. If you're waiting for somebody from your past, if you're currently in a relationship, your partner might give you a surprise. So expect something nice from your partner, probably close to mid-May, I would say. It's going to be a very nice union. Maybe you guys are going to go away on vacation, or walk away from everyday life and everyday problems, and where it's just going to be the two of you basically. And this kind of scenario would play out best if your partner is an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And seems like they've been planning it for quite a while. Seems like there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in their mind right now, and they just want to make sure that you're happy, you're pleased, you're very well taken care of, and they want to provide that care for you. If you're interested in looking for somebody else, whether you're single or, maybe in a relationship, I would say that May would be the best month for you to start your relationship over social media or internet, basically, or messaging. There's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of communication going on via web, basically. And I see that it's going to lead to something great. You guys are actually going to meet up in person, but I'm seeing it either closer to the end of month or a little bit even more into June. Let me see. Yeah, definitely June. So everything that I'm seeing right now, you've been very patient. You've been very steadily working on your goals, whether you're in a relationship or you were planning on maybe meeting somebody. Whatever you've been working on, it's going to pay off very, very nicely. So if it's a person you've been trying to pursue in the month of, April and February, May would be the month where that person would actually finally respond to you. So that's some really great cards over here. And your dreams will come true, whatever you've been dreaming about, whatever you've been thinking about. It seems like this is going to be a great month for you guys. All right. This is it for reading number 3. Okay, let's look at card number 4. Okay, if you're a Queen of Earth, this is definitely your month. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Whether you're looking to start something new in your relationship, I would say that definitely yes, this is the month for you. If you're already in a relationship, I would say that it would be very heartfelt, very light, non-confrontational month. You will be concentrating, and that's if you're in a relationship, you will be concentrating on mutual household. Maybe you guys have some plans going on that's going to play out in this month, like going on vacation, doing some things together, even, going shopping for furniture, that kind of stuff. There's definitely going to be a lot of togetherness going on. Overall, the month is full of emotions for both of you. So I see you being very tight, so very tight, very close to each other, spending a lot of time together. And overall, that brings kind of like a very healthy, lighthearted attitude towards the whole setup between you and your partner. If you're single, I would say that, because Fool talks about a new beginning. It talks about birth of an idea. It talks about, just a fresh start. I would say that you will have an opportunity to meet somebody in this month if you're a Queen of Earth, once again, and an Earth sign. Then you would have this would play out the best for you. This would be a great month for you to meet somebody that will potentially become something more serious. It will start off as a lighthearted conversation, perhaps, maybe some light flirting going on, but keep in mind that this may lead to a very prosperous, very serious, and committed relationship. If you're currently in between, I guess, partners, I would say those who are currently kind of getting over their previous relationship, I just want to mention that there's still going to be some issues being resolved between you and your old partner. And if you're waiting for them to reach out to you, maybe give you a phone call and discuss something, yes, you will have this opportunity, but keep in mind that if you guys are gonna elevate it, escalate it to a point when both of you are kind of angrily screaming at each other, it's just gonna make things worse. So the cards are advising you, and this is only for those people who just recently either had a breakup or they haven't finished business with their ex-partner, to take it slow, to cool it off, to ground yourself, and try not to feed into that negative energy, because it's just going to make things much worse for you. So if you want to avoid harsh confrontation, if you want to avoid, waste your energy on meaningless fighting, basically, the cards are saying that you should be in charge of controlling your feelings, because when you control your emotions and feelings, the partner will automatically subconsciously respond to your calmness, to you being calm, and then you'll be able to have a nice conversation, settle things, and maybe we'll be able to move forward even. All right, well, this is it for reading number 4. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good day.